Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, everybody. My microphone is going to be in the shot today. My microphone is going to be in the shot today. My microphone is going to be in the shot today. But I am finally going to switch to a soft spoken voice, and I'm going to show you my plants. I have been getting a lot of comments and questions in my ASMR videos. I've been getting a lot of questions in my live streams on my second channel, which you are welcome to join. It is linked at the top of my YouTube. Just about my plants in general. So before I show you them, I do kind of want to explain to you. Hi, my name is Daniel. I go by Daniel ASM Artist on this channel. My second channel is Danny2. I post ASMR content mainly relating to mixed triggers, rambles. You guys like my shirt being off, so I keep it off. I give you what you want. And I live stream on my second channel. If that is something that you are interested in, please consider liking this video, subscribing, and just enjoying the safe space for us to relax and have a good time. Now, with that being said, I'm going to show you my plants that I low-key have not watered. I told myself that I would water them after I did this video, and then I'm like 5 days late filming this video. So I'm kind of running on schedule instead of ahead of schedule, but that's okay. So, if something looks droopy, don't come for me. Don't come for me. So I don't have a ton of houseplants. I used to have so many that it would flood my entire apartment, and then I moved to a different city. Now, moving to a different city, I sold almost everything I had. And honestly, I didn't have any of these plants when I first moved up here. I've been here for about 2 years now. The first one that I'm going to show you actually is 2 plants. This is just a simple, this one is just a simple angel wing polka dot begonia. It actually looks really, really well. It looks healthy. My friend Dakota gave me this plant, and this one is very sturdy and is doing well. This one droops when this stalk specifically droops whenever you get when it needs some water. So something that I thought was very interesting about these plants in general is the fact that when a new leaf comes in, it starts out really, really small. Let's see if I can get it on camera. It starts out really, really small right here, and then the entire leaf itself will grow into a size that is this big. And actually, sometimes it'll get a lot bigger. This is just a really small propagation for a plant. Now, I don't think it's big enough for me to repot it yet. And this is actually kind of hard to see, but I want to show you if you can see in there. Come on, focus on it, little baby. Come on, you can do it. This plant right here. This plant right in here. You can't see it. There we go. This little bitty plant in here. This is called a mother of thousands because it puts out so many propagations that my friend has put them in all of his plant potters. Some of them are propagating themselves, and he is giving them as gifts, and he can't get rid of them. There's too many. So I find it kind of funny. Now this next one is one of my favorite plants. This is just a propagation that has grown up to be a pretty decent size, and is still growing. This is a Syngonium albo. This is a Syngonium albo. This is a Syngonium albo, also known as a variegated arrowhead plant. Now, one of the reasons why this is my absolute favorite is because the variegation is bright white. It is a true albo. When I first got this plant, and actually this is kind of funny, this plant, when I was living in my old city, I had a plant that was huge, and I never ever thought that I was going to get rid of it. So I gave it to my friend Joseph, who has since then moved pretty much to the state beside me. We both moved at the same time, and we ended up moving into a state right beside each other, so he lives 2 hours away from me now. Now, it's funny because I decided I wanted this plant back, but I didn't want to pay for it. I let him keep my plant, and I took a propagation cutting from this. The propagation that I took from this was just this plant, this leaf, and only this leaf. So throughout the course of summer, I propagated this leaf in water, stuck it in a planter pot, and it grew all 3 of these leaves here. And I don't know if you can tell, it's putting out a 4th leaf here. It's just taking a little while to unfurrow because since it's winter time or it's fall and it's transitioning into cooler weather, this plant is really slowing down. But that's okay. I just think this is one of the prettiest plants I have seen. Now, I want to show you a different one. This plant is, I will have one of these plants until I die. This is my favorite plant. It is absolutely beautiful. It's easy to take care of. You can go a little while without watering, and then when it starts drooping, it will change. Like it will, you'll know. So, this one's a little bit bigger, but not a ton. I have it in a smaller pot. This is a prayer plant, and it is a part of the Maranta species, but long story short, this is taking up the entire, this is a lemon lime prayer plant. The lemon lime one specifically, is my favorite plant because I just think that it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, come on, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. It's perfect. And it's interesting because when you take care of it and it gets everything that it needs, it'll put out these beautiful dark leaves that have a very differentiated color pattern. And then when it needs water or it goes through a drought, it'll put out leaves that are not as bright. And this one very much so needs to be repotted, and it needs another drink of water. And honestly, it stands up on itself at nighttime and then it folds down during the daytime, and that's why they call it a prayer plant. Fun fact. Now, I don't have one because they're very expensive, but they do have black and silver prayer plants that are a legitimately natural cultivation of the plant. And I want one really bad, but they're very rare, and I am not going to spend that much money to pay and have it shipped to me because I you're not going to find one around you anywhere. Now, I have two more plants. I'm actually not going to show you this one. It's a very common house plant, and it needs to be watered, but maybe I'll do a part 2 video or something if you guys want to see some more plants. This next plant is huge and heavy, and it is also one of my favorites. So hang on, I have to try it. I'm going to see if I can pick this up without having any problems. Ooh, okay. This, oh my god, I'm going to see if I can tilt this forward. Oh my god. This is interesting. This is a rubber plant, but this is not just any rubber plant. This is called a Ficus taniki plant. And if you look, it's because it is also variegated. This plant has beautiful white variegation on the outside, as well as different colored speckled variegation on the top. And when it gets full sun, this might actually be really hard to tell. When it gets full sun, it has pink on the bottom of it, and I don't think you can see it. Maybe you can see a little bit of pink right there at the top leaf right there. It has pink underneath on the bottom. So just because this plant is so beautiful to me, and when this grows and gets really big and really tall, it'll keep growing until you snip it, and then when you snip it at the top, it'll kind of stop growing there. But this thing, it's not horribly big, but it is getting to the point where I can set it on the ground and it'll keep going. It is putting out a new leaf, and the leaves are starting to get a little bit bigger. So I think it's quite happy where it's at. I think it's quite happy where it is. So this video, oh my goodness, this video is an interesting video because I know that my last video was a ramble, and I know that this video was a little bit more relaxed as well. But what I would like to do is up my game a little bit. I'll have a little bit more of a structured setup type thing, and I'll have a little bit more of different quality content to give you. It's just, I have been wanting to do a ramble and to just chill out for a while with you. And then I've also been wanting to do this video because you guys have requested that I show you the plants that I currently have in my bedroom. And honestly, that's about it. I love my plants. I like to keep it. I used to go overboard. And I now like to just keep it short, simple, sweet, to the point, and leave it like that. So that is all that I have for you today in this video. Again, I am going to remind you, I will link it in the description box of this video. It will be linked at the very top of this ASMR page. And in the middle of the ASMR page, there's a little circle that you can click on that is my face like this for my second channel called Danny2. I have posted gaming content on there. I do live stream gaming just because I like it better than I like Twitch. Don't yell at me. I know. If anybody who is a gamer hears I like YouTube better than Twitch, that's almost like fighting words. But I like gaming. I like YouTube gaming better than Twitch. And so I'm going to live stream on my second YouTube channel. So I would love it if you followed and liked and just came and said hi to me over there. With that being said, subscribe here, this channel, give it a thumbs up. I do post a lot of other relaxing triggers, chill type videos, and I'm currently trying to work through some of the requested videos that have been requested for a very long time. So I just wanted to say that. I love you guys. Have some good sleeps, some good rest, good rest. And I'll see you in the next ASMR video. Bye-bye.